I'm walking down 57th Street. And that time, Muhammad Ali, the heavyweight champion of the world, and beautiful looking man. I'm walking down Broadway or someplace, and he has a crowd of people around him. And I think he must have been doing a radio interview or whatever. And as I'm walking down that avenue, he catches my eye, I catch his, but he goes like this, which means that's just another fan of Dark Shadows. You can be sure that the heavyweight champion of the world was a Dark Shadows fan.
You have arrived when that happens, right?
Well, I tell you, yeah, you know, that was beautiful. Yeah. Muhammad Ali. Yeah.
Did you talk to him at all, or was it just a
no.
unspoken?
Kept walking. Now that I think back, I should have stopped and gone up. It was like a little bit of a hill. But I didn't, you know, and the reason I didn't was it would be a little phony, I think, so I just kept walking. And that was enough. And Muhammad
I really enjoyed that one, especially as well.
Question?
Yeah, was there ever any interest or any notion, either from Guardian Light or from Jonathan, maybe do a guest shot on your soap?
There was actually a part that I had Jonathan come in and audition for. It was Baron von Helpkind, who was the father of the character India, who was in the show for a while. They felt that they really wanted somebody who had a little more ethnicity. So he didn't get the part, but he was quite delighted not to get the part. Because in those days, and it's continued to today, that everything goes incredibly fast. You have very, very little time as an actor to work. You grab a partner, you come in the morning, have quick blocking, and then we begin to go to rehearse tape. Very little time for the actors to really run their lines. So I've seen the stress on many actors come in the morning, have to already have known their lines, made decisions, made their choices, hit the floor running, rehearse, tape, done, on to the next scene. At Young and Restless, we're actually taking 6 episodes and taping them in 4 days. So an actor could have as many as 12, 17 scenes to do in a day. Tremendous pressure on the actors. People, I think, don't really fully understand and appreciate daytime actors, but they work incredibly hard under very stressful circumstances.
Thank you, Mary O'Leary.
My question is, I was wondering if you would ever consider doing your themes, your Dark Shadows musical themes, getting money for that, and the fans would enjoy it on cell phone ringtones.
I don't know who Jim Pearson is, any of you?
Yeah.
Jim's the organizer. I have been talking to Jim about ringtones since ringtones started. So I'm going to bring Jim up here, and you can ask him that question, and he'll give you the answer. Because on ringtones, we could either do Quentin's theme, in which David Selby could get a penny out of it also. We could do yabba dee ba da ba da ba da, and then I get the whole penny.
And Josettes.
All right.
That's the answer, right?
Thank you very much. Bob Colbert.
This club was founded 111 years ago in April of 1905. It is really the history of Hollywood itself. There were 20 women who were the wives, daughters, and sisters of the early pioneers who established this club. And they also founded the Hollywood Bowl, the Hollywood Public Library, Hollywood High School. So all of this was done, by the way, before women had the right to vote. which I think is pretty amazing. This place is so famous. Behind here, you've seen the piano? It belonged to Charlie Chaplin. And Charlie Chaplin donated that piano to this club. Also, do you remember Gloria Swanson? I mean, it was before our time, but Gloria Swanson was very much into nutrition. She taught nutrition here. And Mary Pickford, very much into horticulture. She had a garden club here. And Gary Cooper used to come here for lunch all the time. They had premieres up on the rooftop and dinners, which again, it's an exciting kind of place. But here's the piece of lore about this place that I love the most, and that is, does everybody know who Edith Head is? All right, guess what? Edith Head was a school teacher. And right behind here, you see that one-room place? That is where she taught. But she not only taught in that room, she lived in that room. She boarded here. And it was one of her students who worked for the costume department at Paramount who actually introduced Edith Head to Paramount, and that's how she got her job in the costume department. The rest is history. But also, this little schoolhouse back here, Douglas Fairbanks Jr., Douglas Fairbanks went to school there, Jean Harlow, and gosh.
Especially the Eastern Daughter.
That's exactly right. Anyway, a number of people actually, oh, Carol Burnett, for gosh. Anyway, went to school back here. So this place really is the history of Hollywood itself. So I'm urging some of you who are actually, living in Los Angeles, you don't have to live in Hollywood, but take out a membership here. It's really a wonderful club, all ages and all everything, and just a wonderful, wonderful place. So that's my little Chamber of Commerce speech.
Thank you, Kathryn.
And Dark Shadows was my first show. I knew nothing. I had never seen a teleprompter or anything. But I got through it, and then I did 5 shows. Then I went and left the show to go of Mice and Men. And did a rock musical with Bette Midler. I had to sing. I couldn't sing, but I needed a job. So they put me on Johnny Carson's show at Philharmonic Hall, and I was not a singer, I was embarrassed. But I needed to work, so I had interesting years in New York, and did Sam Shepard plays and all kinds of things. That's pretty much my story.
Jim is a wonderful actor, and I loved working with him on Dark Shadows. And as much as we all love Johnny Carlin, I did miss Jim Hall on the show. So it's really nice to have him back in the family here. So, did you want to do questions?
We can do questions, absolutely.
All right. Anybody got a question?
Let's have some questions here. Come on, this is. Yes, sir.
Being it was your first show, were you given any cues? I mean, you had some little quirky things, like you snap your finger, and you had these little, pinches of, things about you. Was anyone cueing you? Maybe it was your first to say, think Marlon Brando, think, or.
Oh, sure. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I had such a big pop in New York when I first got there with my first play and all these reviews and front page picture, New York Times. I thought it was hot stuff. And so back in those days, it wasn't really. You didn't really want to do soap operas. You wanted to do TV commercials because you was a serious actor. Very serious. Brando I loved him. Dean, all those guys. And I was stuck with method and all that, But I wanted so quickly that there was a business too. But Uta Hogg was great because she taught us the art of acting. And there was a whole different approach back then. It was an art to it. And trying to bring that to television was you had to transform into doing that. And but it was a great experience. Things I've had learned from classes, the thing I brought it with me.
Thank you.